I want to talk about removing links to slavery. Scores of tributes to slave traders, colonists and also racists have been taken down or will be removed across the UK. Now, this movement, which is involving schools, universities, private landlords, pubs, churches, charitable trusts, councils, they've removed things like statues, for example, the one in the Guildhall of Sir John Cass and William Beckford, both with significant links to the slave trade. There's the kneeling black man, sundial at Dunham Massey Hall, and a statue of colonial Governor Thomas Pitcombe, which has been removed from Cardiff City Hall. Students at Oxford University had a portrait of the Queen removed from their common room because they didn't want to upset foreign students and remind them of our colonial past. And at the last count, 39 street names have come under fire, and even pubs like the Black Bitch, which actually refers to a black female dog, but hey-ho, let's not worry about that detail. Now, Downing Street have joined in. A King James II portrait, newly displayed, is under review. The portrait was installed in the drawing room of number 11, which is the official residence of the Chancellor. Apparently, both the Duke of York and King James II led the Royal African Company, which was responsible for shipping large numbers of slaves from Africa to the Americas. So where does it end? I don't know about you, but it seems interesting that a certain section of society are quick to call out old-school slavery and colonialism links, but are quite happy to ignore the new-school version of it now. If these institutions and those who want to take down these stark reminders are genuinely so incensed, then why don't they chuck out their mobile phones, their laptops and most of their electrical gadgets? After all, many have been put together by slave labour and components sourced by enslaved workforces. Many are made in China, which we already know has links to slavery. Right now, their enslavement of the Uyghur Muslims is well documented. If these people are so against colonialism, how come they're still buying from China, who are also colonising parts of the world as we speak? What about the cheap clothes that they're wearing and buying? How do you think they cost so little? And if they didn't fancy taking on China, then slavery is currently happening all over the world right now. There's parts in Nigeria, Europe, etc. Why don't they expend their energy there? It's clear that these things all have links to modern-day slavery, slavery that is actually happening right now. But they want to cling on to the past. I think I can work out why they're doing this. That would mean that these institutions and blatant hypocrites would have to let go of their modern comforts and accept that they would ultimately have to erase themselves. So it's easier to alleviate the guilt by trying to erase it from their memory and deny that they are contributing in any way. I would say it's better to educate people about the history. What's that phrase, history repeating itself? Easily done when you erase all record of it. So I'm calling it out. If these institutions and so-called do-gooders want to help, why don't they tackle current slavery? The only way to erase all links of slavery would be to perhaps walk through the streets naked. Just make sure the street name you walk down doesn't have links either. It seems a generation who are benefiting indirectly from current slavery fail to see their own blazing hypocrisy.